the top 1% of, in order to be in the top 1% of streamers, that means you are streaming to 250 people. That is it. You would imagine that being in the top 1% of Twitch streamers is streaming to tens of thousands of people, but it's only 250. There is not, because Twitch isn't doing that, it becomes extremely difficult for a lot of smaller creators to grow. That's a huge thing. And if you are stunted in your growth, your community can start to figure out that Twitch is not doing, it does not have plans to change, and doesn't even look like, even if they do have the plans to change, those plans are not in benefit of the creators. It's in benefit only for, or not even, it's definitely not in benefit for the fucking viewers, but it's only in benefit of themselves. Which if you, in order to be pushed up in anything on Twitch, it is, do you have big numbers? We push you up for more big numbers. That's what Twitch is. That's all Twitch is. What do you call it? It's like growth and understanding. I feel like I've watched so many videos, like self-help. I feel like I've done so much, and it's been good. Yeah, I'm really trying to like pull that off because of something very, very particular we're gonna talk about. I feel like I've been trying to keep in good touch with learning a lot of these things and kind of like still moving forward, because there's so much involved in streaming. There's a lot more involved in streaming than just like turning the camera on and actually streaming and playing a video game or whatever. Like somebody said in one of the videos, like streaming, being a streamer means that you are a foundation, or you are a corporation of a bunch of different jobs, and you wear a bunch of different hats. You're a social media marketer, you're a digital media marketer, you're a graphic designer, you're a video editor, you are a spokesperson, you are all these different things that incorporate streaming. And if you can incorporate it all and do it very well, then your success should correlate with how well you're able to do all those things. And so I feel like I'm doing a lot of the learning about that, the foundation to start building on that. You guys can obviously see that from the last month. I have been working on, very like nitpicking my content, the way I make my content here, the way I structure my streams. You guys can tell by like the way I then do YouTube videos. I have been trying different things. Like I feel like I've been just like learning so much and trying to be better of a person, of a streamer, as an entertainer for you guys, and really hone in on my craft of streaming. And I think this is a good time to do that, because right now we're like I said before, like everybody else is saying, we are in this like lull game space, or this lull space of like waiting for video games to come out, because we have a shit ton of video games that are about to come out, like starting within about a month and a half, 2 months. We have video games about to start rolling out, like awesome ones, and we have this time right now to like really remove ourselves from the gaming aspect and really focus on getting better and getting quality streaming and having better quality content and understanding what you're doing and getting to the basics, and before all these games come out. And so it feels so good. I really enjoy that, and I feel like in trying to figure out, like the new branding, all this stuff, with the obvious help of my promotion. How do I call Jay Lawrence? My immediate assistant with the and whatnot, and some Nightmare also gave some advice as well, but a lot of video watching. I am 100% positive that over the next 2 months, I'm going to switch from Twitch to YouTube. 100 in about 2 months, probably by my birthday stream will probably be the very first YouTube only stream where all I do is stream on YouTube. And you guys can check out the YouTube link right there. It's in the chat. And it's something that I'm pretty nervous about. It's something that I'm excited about. And I think my nervousness comes from learning another platform and learning how it goes. I've been learning that over the last month and a half since I've been multi-streaming, right? Even though I'm not supposed to. I've been learning though. I've been learning and trying to figure out, you know, what it is, what it's about, how to, you know, get into the algorithm, how to get my live streams to the algorithm, how to make them all, and I'm still going to be doing that, and I still have a lot to learn. However, I know for sure that I want to switch. I told you guys, way back when we had a conversation about it. And I am educating myself. We had a conversation about it, about me wanting to be a YouTube live streamer, not wanting to be on Twitch. And my actual goal way back when was, you know, once I get big enough, and I specifically said 100 followers, which 100 followers came a lot faster than I thought. I thought I might get 100 followers within about 6 months, between November and December. I said after that, I want to go ahead and switch to YouTube. And so my purpose for wanting to switch from Twitch to YouTube is because of a few things. One, Twitch is not making valuable effort to grow its platform and to build onto its platform for its creators. It's not. Whether that's financially, whether that's creatively, like for the creators, like in the back office. I can't think of the name of it, but it's not looking like it, like Twitch realizes that it needs to make dramatic changes, and because Twitch isn't doing that, it becomes extremely difficult for a lot of smaller creators to grow. That's a huge thing. And if you are stunted in your growth, your community can start to figure out, because a lot of times when you get stunted in your growth, you also get stunted in your creativity. And that's only because, like, not saying that you need people to grow, but what that's saying is variety comes. More people come in, then different conversations happen, different perspectives, different things, different ideas come in, and you move with all these things as a creator, because you have a community behind you, and I am one representation of you guys. I am the live physical representation of my community. The 50-50 is what gets me on here. Yeah. I mean, and that's another thing too, is that come in, and Grant, in about, like, once, as you grow to partner, there's not much more money. There's not much more money. I think the top 1% of creators make around $20,000 a year on Twitch. Most people, that's even including like Slimesicle, doesn't make that much on Twitch at all. And the way that Twitch is going down, the numbers, like I watched a video yesterday or 2 days ago, and the guy showed the numbers. In order to be considered the top 21% streamer on Twitch, you have to stream to at least 6 people. If you are streaming to at least 6 people, you're in the top 21%. That's crazy. Only 11% of people who went live in the first 6 months of 2022, so July or January to June, in that time, anyone who went live any account that went live, only 11% of them were affiliated, and 0.3% of them were partners. And the top 21% of that is only streaming to 6 people. That's crazy. I break those. I'm well in the top 6%. You know, like right now I'm not in the top 6%, but or 26% because I would need 3 more people. But you guys see what I'm saying? And that's crazy to think about. The top what was it? The top because I can't remember off the top of my head. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, all I remember is the top 1% of, in order to be in the top 1% of streamers, that means you are streaming to 250 people. That is it. You would imagine that being in the top 1% of Twitch streamers is streaming to tens of thousands of people, but it's only 250. There is not many people watching Twitch. Like, yeah, obviously you have the anomaly people who like Slime Sickle who can go live and stream to 20 and 30,000 people at one time, and you know you have that. But the thing is, even still, that included only in that 1% you're streaming to 250 people. That's it. That's not that much of a community. And to have goals to look forward to maintaining 50% splits or 55% splits for, you know, ad revenue, which the ad is ad to fucking, the way that they do ads on Twitch are just ads. It's another reason why I'm leaving. To have the goals to look forward, to have this goal of growing your community, once you get to the top 1% of Twitch, you're at 250 average viewers. That's about it, which is fine. I also learned that for every 1 Twitch user is 6 YouTube users. That's how large YouTube is. Now, we obviously know YouTube is fucking huge. We all know YouTube is absolutely huge. And I believe also on top of that, one with that statistic, I believe it was people who watch gaming videos or gaming streams or whatever. But I can't be too sure. But I cannot be too sure if it's for every 1 Twitch user, there's 6 YouTube users across the entire YouTube platform. I'm not sure if that's what it is. But either way, the user experience for which I can provide to you guys, a viewer experience for which I can provide to you guys on YouTube is so much better. To be a viewer of the Royal Family channel on YouTube, you get a much better UI for Twitch or for your videos. Obviously, it's something that everybody knows what a YouTube video looks like. Everybody knows what a YouTube channel or page looks like. Everybody knows it's extremely easy to manage. It looks so good and slick and clean. I can stream. Also, they're also going to allow us to be able to stream higher quality streams soon, higher than 1080p. Which Twitch, it has nothing in their plans to do that, or there's no leaks at least or there's not leaks that explain those kinds of things. So there's that. Also, because all my content is on YouTube, all my stream content, all my videos and all that kind of thing, my shorts, all that stuff is on YouTube. To have all of that combined on one platform is much better for the viewer as well, because you then can see multiple or much more of, especially for new viewers, like a lot more of the kind of quality or the kind of content that I create. And so if you're just coming through the channel and you see, oh, I like this video. My headset just turned off. It did. Oh, I like this video. Oh shit, this dude's live. That's awesome. Let me check him out live. Let me check. What? Why are you? So what? There's so much. There's so much that Twitch is not doing and does not have plans to change, and doesn't even look like even if they do have the plans to change, those plans are not in benefit of the creators. It's in benefit only for, or not even. It's definitely not in benefit for the fucking viewers. but it's only a benefit of themselves, which is fine. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. They're just going to continue running people away. Now, a lot of reasons why a lot of people don't want to go to YouTube specifically after leaving Twitch is because YouTube can be more challenging to get part of YouTube's partner program, which is fine. I'm not too worried about I'm not worried about the money aspect. You guys, I've told you this before. I'm not worried about the money aspect of streaming at all. I stream to hang out with my friends. Now, obviously, it is a goal because I would like to monetize the work that I'm doing, because the work that I'm doing is of value. And I know that, so because of that, I want to get paid for the work and efforts that I put in. I want to get paid for the video editing that I do, the time that I spend. You guys know what I'm saying? A lot of people start getting shit in their minds that people shouldn't get paid to do this kind of shit, or they shouldn't get paid this much, or the opposite, where people think, oh, I don't think that I should. I don't mind. I don't need to get paid, doing the work that I do or whatever. No, and I tell you guys all the time, you don't have. It's not a requirement for you guys to spend a bunch of money here on the channel. It's not a requirement at all. Granted, though, if you guys want to donate to Mental Health America and our charities and things like that, feel very fucking free. But you feel also free to donate and financially support and all these kinds of things. By the way, with new branding comes new merch. So you guys can check that out. !point merch. If you would like, you guys to check that out, because there's a bunch of new stuff that I'm going to also be purchasing, because my goal is to wear our merch on stream. So you guys can check that out. However, anyway, back to what I was saying. So like I said, it's not a goal of mine to. It's not my main goal to be making money right now. And even if so, oh no, I was talking about the value. People forget, or people don't realize that you're doing work when you stream, and when you're editing, and when you're doing digital marketing and social media marketing and all these kinds of things. You're doing work, and that's worth something, and that's worth also money as well as support and all these other good things. And so that's why the platforms that you are on should definitely be paying you well for that work. And if you don't feel like you're getting the money, the monetary value that you are worth, that's not a place you should stay. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? It's for instance, so it's like my Only Fanatics. It's like I could make it free, but why would I do that when I'm actually putting in work to make content? I'm taking time away from my life to make content where I could be potentially getting better and making more money, and to do things like that. That's why my content isn't free. It doesn't matter whether I'm selling my body or whatever. It's not about that. It's just I'm making content. Content costs time and effort and work and all these things. And so because of that, you charge money. That's what that is. So I think people sometimes get it wrong in their head. I shouldn't be paid, or people shouldn't be paid. No, you're doing fucking work. So I want YouTube to pay me better, and I want to get to the point to where I am getting paid on YouTube. Yes, but I'm not too worried about getting to partner. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not. It's definitely a goal, and it's definitely the first big goal that I'll have for us. And it's not too difficult. I kind of already have a plan of attack in mind. Well, I would say people create better followings on YouTube because people have the advantage of being able to watch content on their own time. Yes, Snipesicle created a big following on YouTube. They came over to Twitch to appeal to his immediate fan base, so that's how they get bigger numbers on Twitch. Yes, that is so very true. Very true. He gathered such a large community on YouTube, and then came over, and that's fine. And I think that's great for him as well. Other platforms is where people grow, then come over to Twitch to solidify the base. Yes, any kind of videos that you'll watch will tell you that what you should do is create a community on YouTube first, and then come to Twitch, and then eventually leave Twitch, because the future for your goals don't match the effort and work and whatnot that you could be getting for the future on a different platform. They tell you to do that, which is crazy. It's very hard to grow fast on platforms that people can't trickle in. Yes, on YouTube, your video can be recommended, but in Twitch, you won't be advertised unless you are live, so the chance of you growing is slimmer than YouTube. Yes. So another thing is the algorithm. Twitch's algorithm is non-existent. Do you hear what I am saying? I can turn the music back up. Now, Twitch's algorithm is non-existent. They don't have one. Does that make sense? If you, in order to be pushed up in anything on Twitch, it is, do you have big numbers? We push you up for more big numbers. That's what Twitch is. That's all Twitch is. That's it. Discovery is only when you're live, just like you said. Like Twitch's videos and clips are not like that. System that they have is just not complementary to the discovery of its creators. It's just not. Nobody comes to Twitch with the idea of, I'm gonna watch a bunch of videos. Nobody does that. Can you do that? You very much can. There's lots of videos and lots of clips. That's just not what Twitch is for. And that's just not what the environment is, and that's not how Twitch has decided to create an environment or say, hey, you know what? Let's figure out a way to make videos and clips more prominent in our stuff. Maybe we can monetize, clips and videos. But no, they don't go off watch time whatsoever with stuff like that, So there's that as well. Which with YouTube, obviously, one, you can monetize that, but also YouTube is there for video watching. You just imagine YouTube, you go to YouTube to see a how-to video, to laugh, to watch the sunset from outer space. You do all types of things like that. And so there's so many good reasons to specifically to YouTube. So what my plan is, all right? What my plan of attack is, over the next week, this was my announcement. Excuse me, this was my announcement. Over the next week, I was kind of be still announcing it, okay? Then for about 2 weeks, I will be heavily announcing it, and I will be encouraging you guys to move over to YouTube, okay? After 2 weeks, so come after around September 15th-ish, September 19th-ish, September 19th. After that, we will, or after the week after September 19th, which is 25th, 26th. So come the 26th, so in about 3 weeks, we will move. What the goal is I will move my chat. I will switch chat up to YouTube chat. I'm going to be switching everything to where I am focused on YouTube, but also still be multi-streaming to Twitch at the same time, so that way any newcomers, I can come in and be like, hey, we're streaming to YouTube now. We're moving to YouTube in a few weeks, so just come over to YouTube if you enjoy the content that you see here, or you can feel free to continue watching here on Twitch. You can drop a follow if you would like to as well, blah, 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 blah. But at that point in time, I expect anyone who is going to be making the move to YouTube with us during those 2 weeks to be on the YouTube stream during that time. One thing that does suck is that if you don't have YouTube Premium, like if you turn off your screen, you don't continue playing the stream. That does suck. But what I have found is that most people can just turn their phones down or whatever, and they'll kind of go around and do their daily little thing. But the UI is so much easier for YouTube, or the YouTube's applications are so much easier on devices than Twitch's is. Twitch runs down your batteries and all that kind of shit. YouTube necessarily does not. They optimize the fuck out of the applications, But it is hard to move to YouTube because they do take on more efforts, because they do take more of the efforts that you do. Besides the fact that they take more money from donations, subs. They also have stricter copyright They don't take more money from that stuff. YouTube pays 70-30 split to all of its partners, and they can contractually write in more. So they do 70-30 splits for their partners. Additionally, you can also make money through their shorts program. They have a shorts program which you don't have to be partnered or affiliated yet in order to make money from that. And that's just from, if you upload shorts throughout the month, then they every month they'll send you an email and be like, hey, now those shorts do have certain stipulations, which now that I know this, I'm going to follow those stipulations, which are really fucking easy. Pretty much all it is don't upload content, don't upload shorts that, hey, song, you gonna play? Song, are you gonna play? It's basically don't upload your shorts from another application or whatever, like TikTok, with the logos on it. So whatever. So when I upload my, hey, you're just not gonna play another song. So when you, okay, there we go. I'm glad you're fucking figuring it out. Music, shit. Okay, so when I upload my YouTube shorts, when I upload my like TikToks to TikTok, instead of downloading the TikTok file, because I like to download the TikTok file because it gets the TTS onto the, and I don't have to like remake the TTS for YouTube. What I do instead is just upload the bare bones one to YouTube, and they can give you between $100 and $10,000 for participating. You don't even have to, like, it's actually very easy. They give thousands and thousands of creators that shorts bonus. So there's also that. But yeah, no, YouTube pays a 70-30 split to their partners, while Twitch does 50-50. Plus donations, 100% of donations go to the creator, and they have memberships instead of subs. Now their copyright system is stricter if you don't know how it goes, how it works. If you know how it works, then it's easier to manage. Also, on top of that, if you know their guidelines, their community guidelines, and their copyright guidelines, then you can maneuver around that very easily because you can explain and understand. Now, I do a lot of reaction content. You guys know I've gotten a lot of trouble on YouTube, but also that's because I did not completely know. Last night, I spent hours, I'm telling you, fucking hours, reading through every fucking copyright guideline strike potential thing that I could, that my channel would fall in at any point in time, whether it's even in the future of content that I do. So I know how to much better maneuver around through that. A lot of times it's, for live streaming, you're going live in order to display or live stream content that is owned by somebody else. And that's not what I am doing. That's not what my goal is. My goal is not to live stream other people's content. My goal is to provide perspectives and react and give feedback to other content. But also it depends on certain other live requirements that I have learned about things. Kind of like the gym. What is that? What's that? Jerry Springer. The Jerry Springer Show is a copyrighted TV show. Very easy to identify for YouTube that is a TV show, not just a YouTube video. It's not a YouTube video. It's a TV show. So things like that you can't react to live on YouTube. So YouTube content, yes, because it's part of fair use. But if it's not original YouTube content, if it's like a TV show, a movie that's then uploaded to YouTube, then it's very different. So stuff like that, like the Rich Kids Go Skint that we tried to watch as well, I kept getting copyrighted about that as well, because that's also a news channel TV show, not just a YouTube video. Now, what else did you say? So yeah, they do much better on money. You get a strike, no matter how small you are, you will get heavily penalized. But in my opinion, the pro of being able to grow passively, not having to stream 24/7 to grow, far outweighs the cons. Yes. Plus YouTube's algorithm it has so much more. It has so much more. It has algorithms that say, you know, what kind of content do you make? Now, do you upload this content often? Are you streaming this kind of content? What kind, like, now can we push this content? It literally looks at the metrics of the video that you uploaded and created, and who's watching it, and then it starts to say, okay, these are the kind of people who watch this kind of content. We're going to go ahead and start pushing you to these people. And it's not about how many views you get. Like I have one video that has about 400 views right now because the algorithm said right now this video will get played to these people. And that's the kind of algorithm that Twitch needs to fucking have. Like, this is the kind of content that these type of people stream. Let's put this more at the top. Their recommended is fucking ass, bro. So sorry, my 5-year-old just, oh, nice. So YouTube is just gonna be much better. I think I'm done with my switch from Twitch to YouTube rant. There's just a lot more, and I'll probably talk about it over the next month that we're transitioning over. But like I said, at least I'm not sure if by my birthday, maybe my birthday stream will be my very first YouTube stream around that time, like my YouTube only stream where I'm not streaming to, yes, leaving Twitch. And again, I don't mind taking the going from being monetized right now, like I am right now on Twitch, to YouTube. And for the next, maybe 5-6 months, I won't be making money. Like that's fine. Again, I tell you guys, hey, thank you for shouting them out. Grips for your controllers. Check them out. They have all types of really amazing looking grips. Curious though, you're serious about not doing Twitch at all? Yes, I am serious about not doing Twitch at all. I will be moving for the gamers. Like solo YouTube. Yes, solo YouTube. I can, because you can't do both now. No, you can never do both. It's been a thing that you were not supposed to do both. It's been a thing. However, I've been doing it because I've been trying to learn about YouTube's algorithm and learn how to, learn and mess around with it. No, partners can't. So what you can do now, only partners can do now is stream to mobile device live platforms, mobile device based live platforms. So TikTok is a mobile device based live platform. YouTube is not mobile based, it's desktop based. So you cannot multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch, but you can multi-stream to both YouTube and TikTok or both YouTube and Instagram now. That's what partners can do, which all that doesn't do shit for partners. I mean, people are already fucking doing that. People are already fucking doing that. They've been doing that. Now you're just making it illegal. No, you have to have a special contract with Twitch in order to stream on both. Well, that's stupid. Yeah, because they want to keep their talents because they get money whenever an ad plays. Yeah, that plus on top of that, they want their content to only be on YouTube, because if you have content that spreads across multiple different platforms, that means that other platform likely has a better UI than Twitch, and will likely then, if you're getting monetized on other platform, you'll likely have your subscribers move to that your subscribers might likely move to that platform and stop paying for subs on Twitch, meaning Twitch stops getting money. But now the money is now elsewhere, so they don't want that. I get it. I just think it's dumb. I never used YouTube Live, so there's that. And they allow co-stream with TikTok and Instagram because they don't get ad money on those sides, because at least TikTok is, yeah. Does YouTube have a live feed service like that? Oh, YouTube's live feed service is about it. And on top of that, the other thing about it, chat, is YouTube is growing and they're learning, because yeah, they've had live content for a while, but now they see how much live streaming is like impacts content and entertainment. So they're making steps. They have the money. That's another thing. By the way, everybody, let me turn the music off. By the way, did you know that your subscriptions, the 50-50 split, what I get, but what I don't get goes to Twitch to pay Twitch's bills. Twitch is not, I don't want to say so poor or so behind. They don't have that much. They don't have that much money. They're not making profits off of gifted subs and subscriptions. They're not making that money, and the ad money that they're taking is still literally going to pay bills for the platform. It's not even going towards. It's not even profit going towards actually like improvement of the website. Did you guys know that? I just found that out. And it's been like that for what I think they said 7 years. Not 7 years. No, fuck. 7 years like total, but like it's been like that for like 5 out of the 7 years of some shit like that. 5 out of 7 years since breaking, I think their line or whatever. And that's where their money, like the money that they are taking from us, like for their fucking splits, are not even like money that they're like, that's insane to think about. It's like all the fucking money, like if a YouTuber, partner or not, gets 1,000 subscribers in 1 month, that's if what subs are $4.99 or $3.99, $4.99. Yeah, they're $5. So that's $5,000. So that's $2,500 that the Twitch streamer got and $2,500 that Twitch just got. That $2,500 is going to pay bills to Twitch. On YouTube, that what's 70% of 50. So 75% of 5,000 would be like 3,800, I think. I don't fucking know. 4250, somewhere around there. 4250 the streamer gets versus, is it 3,500? Okay, so whatever it is, that's what the streamer get, and the rest of that money that YouTube gets is just going into Google's pockets to only make YouTube better. Thanks. 50 times 2, 100, 70% of 70, 75. Okay, thank you. So 3,500. Also, think about that. 35, that's literally 1,000. Yeah, I knew that math, because that literally, I gave that example like last night. That's literally $1,000 more that you be getting that month because of YouTube's fucking payment program and Twitch's garbage ass payment program. But anyway, but that extra money, that extra $1,500 is going into YouTube for the betterment, instead of Twitch is just paying bills. That, like, so to again then want to give Twitch the money, it's like, bitch, stop paying bills. Like, make more money. How do you make more money? By doing more fucking ads. That's apparently how Twitch thinks about this. Make more money by making the creators do more advertisements. That's their only. Now another thing is, think about this. Do you guys think that Amazon cares about Twitch like YouTube, or like Google cares about YouTube? Tell me, guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Amazon cares about Twitch like Google cares about YouTube? Okay, so let me push back a second, if I may. Go right ahead. Amazon likes Twitch more or less than Google gives a fuck about YouTube. YouTube, I don't understand where the viewership is coming from for live feeds. On YouTube or on Twitch. Yeah, that's the main issue. YouTube algorithm hates long videos. No, actually it does not. Meta videos are shorts and hour-long videos. Hour-long videos. Those are meta videos on YouTube for growth. Those are meta videos. And it does not hate it. If you know how to get people to your channel, it'll push those hour-long videos up. Sometimes I get 72 fucking views on a long video, some random fucking how. But yeah, apparently it is. Now you just got to figure out how to work it to get the people to that fucking content. But lots of people they'll start a video, or they'll start a 10-minute video on your channel or something like that, and then it'll autoplay the long videos over time, and it'll start doing that more often. Like right now, like I wake up and every day I'm watching Westy, and I've watched 6 hours of his fucking videos, of his two of his 3-hour fucking videos. You know what I mean? Or streams, because they care about people staying on the site. And as of 2018, the survey was people leave the site when they are recommended a stream or a long video. That's why they push the shorts thing, because they get passive income. Yeah, but like I said, right now for growth, it's apparently been like that for like the last year. Right now for growth, hour-long videos and shorts are the meta, not 10-minute videos. Like, how are you finding significant number of viewers outside of old content on YouTube? Are you finding significant numbers of viewers? YouTube pushes. YouTube doesn't go off of how big is your channel to push your channel. They don't go off of that. They go off of what kind of content is this in this video, who likes this kind of content, who looks like, when people like actually click like, when people share, and when people watch, I think more than 20% of a video. I think it was like 17% is average viewership on a video. When people watch more than 20% of a video, it helps out even more for YouTube to say, this is this kind of content and this is the audience. So what YouTube then does is take that video and pushes it to people like that. And so that's where the viewership comes from. As YouTube saying, hey, here, we're gonna put this on the recommendation page, on the browse page. We're gonna put this as autoplay. One of my videos, the Lords of the Fallen 2 trailer, has, like I said, almost 400 views right now, because the algorithm picked up on it very quickly, because I think like 30 views within like the first 2 hours. And so the algorithm picked up on that and was like, okay, so these type of people like this video. And he also has a channel with a lot of these types of videos. We know who to push this video out to. And what they ended up doing was they set it to the autoplay on a bunch of people's others channel, on a bunch of other content creators channels. After you end the video, you have the end screen where you can click certain videos. Well, after that, YouTube then autoplays a video up for you next. And you can, if people have it turned on, it'll autoplay it. If they don't have autoplay turned on, then it'll suggest that video. It'll like have that video like ready to autoplay, and you can click autoplay or click play now in order to watch it. So it did that with one of my videos, because it knew it's like, these are the type of people who watch this video. So that's how YouTube pushes it out. They have a lot of metrics in place to push your individual videos out to the audience that you're creating the content for, at least the audience that's watching your content. Twitch makes sense to me. I go to a site and there are live feeds. Yeah, Twitch makes sense, because it's like, I go to Twitch for a very specific purpose. I want to watch this gameplay or this IRL live stream, like this category of it. So you go, you search that. You can do that on YouTube, and then you just pick one, and it's just that. But you will never, and there's recommended is not that fleshed out. It's not that fleshed out, unfortunately. Like the recommended on Twitch is not that, like it says recommend, like swipe by recommended, but like I said, that shit's ass. And also depending on what you watch, I think it goes based off the tags, but a lot of their tags are just fucking ass. They don't have and that's why they also made it to where you can customize tags, but at the same time, those tags only work person to person, not really in the background like YouTube has algorithms to figure out the content and push that kind of stuff upwards into your recommendation. Like if I go to live right now, I see a bunch of really weird live videos. Nothing I will watch at all. Yeah, that's also because there's not many people that are live on YouTube. Am I just not using live enough? It's likely probably not using live enough, but also it's because there's not many live streamers on YouTube right now. Yeah, but they don't do well in the rankings. They don't. But they can make they're good for getting watch hours, and the longer you watch it, the more that content like that is recommended. That's what that means. It doesn't mean necessarily that they don't watch the entire video as well, but you watch 3 to 5 minutes of an hour-long video. They say, okay, this typically the kind of content, so they can push more. It pushes more of your content. So if you watch like 20 minutes of my channel, it's gonna push more of my content to you. And if you do that again the next day, where you watch 20 minutes of my channel, it's gonna push even more of my content, and even more of my content, and even more. So that's if you watch a couple minutes of my long ass video just to kind of see something, especially if you click around, yeah, then that's part of the algorithm that they do. Being worse, most video long form reels are starting to slow because again, people stand on sites so that Google can learn more about you. Thus, it will be recommended, but I would take longer to find. But people sub because they find long form content more interesting and see that talent as someone they want to follow, but it takes longer. Most partnered people on YouTube make long form vids like games, yes, because they do it as an investment. Yes, they do. Geez, well, at least I know I can type for my English essays. BRB, but this is interesting. I might spend more time investing into YouTube. Definitely give it a shot and check out a lot of videos. I gotta put myself in the back. Okay, so you're getting in ahead of the game. Yes, getting ahead of the game while YouTube's still learning. In my opinion, I don't like how they structured the YouTube algorithm, but that's the engineer and me. Yeah, now that's another thing. YouTube's algorithm is like, I think from 2007 is like the live stream like algorithm and whatnot. They need to update that, and I know they're going to, because they're literally growing in so many ways so fast and expanding so very well. That's another thing they do need to update. And when they but even with the algorithm that they have right now, that is still much better than what Twitch is doing. Twitch, we are going to push you if you have bigger numbers. Yes, much better. And so if they have this foundation of understanding and giving this more time to flesh out, I know that once they fix the algorithm and change it a little bit and improve it, it's going to be fucking amazing. And that's what I want to be there beforehand. You know what I mean? From an end user, it's great, but I don't know. I just find it weird as of recent advancements, it a bit mean towards certain people. Yeah, I mean, so to explain, the way YouTube does a lot of its like copyright shit, it has a Shazam-like system for its copyright shit. So that's why you have to, when you do get warnings or strikes, you can appeal it. And then they do look more into it. I wish that they also had a better Shazam system for that really based that can give a lot more context within it. So granted, YouTube also then states in like fucking literally almost every fucking clause for every fucking for every like guideline to make sure that either the thumbnail, the title, the description of your videos and live streams give context to something that may potentially be against the guidelines. That makes sense. So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some content to get into, and I know today is normally a co-stream day, but no co-stream today, as most people are busy, and that's fine. If you guys have more questions about YouTube, I'll be very, very free to ask, or answer, excuse me, not ask. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's some content that I have been wanting to watch with you guys, and sometimes I just completely forget about it, because there's certain channels that I have always watched that I have absolutely fucking adored, like Jubilee. There's another YouTube channel, and I have a cream pie right here that I have just been staring at. How much do you get to see the algorithm or talk to someone who works on YouTube? But YouTube has better conversations with its creators than fucking Twitch does. Oh God. But no, the algorithm, you don't see an algorithm because the algorithm is an algorithm. Like it's not a written down mathematical algorithm that you can literally see. It's just it's kind of like SPMM. It's an abstract code that if you're one of the developers of the code, then you can kind of materialize it because you have the actual codes. But yeah, so that's but however, they do give classes. They have a YouTube creators university where they explain all these things about the algorithm and how it works, as well. So you can offer the creator, like the creator, whatever, the creator, it's not studio, the creator, the creator university. You can watch all the videos. You can watch all the, you can read all the blogs that they have on the thing. You can learn all about it. It's very accessible, especially if you're a creator. They put it on your creator dashboard for you to be able to access. And whenever they have new classes, new lessons, all that kind of shit, you can learn. But also that's another thing, is that a lot of people say that the YouTube reputation of the YouTube creators, people down to the creators, is so much better than what it is on Twitch. And you would imagine that Twitch has it better, but they don't. I'll stop talking about it, but the next time I talk on Discord, I want to know more, because as an engineer, I find it super interesting. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it's a learning function. It's not set in stone, but some basics are laid out. Basically, Calc 3 on crack. Yeah. All right. So